Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now afternoon news update. I'm Kelsey O'Donnell here inside the digital studio with some of today's latest top news and weather headlines. We begin this half hour with the latest from our weather center. Our Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasilenko joins us with more on Elsa.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko, reporting from the WNCT studios in the Storm Team 9 Weather Center. It is a busy and dangerous weather day here in eastern North Carolina as we continue to track Tropical Storm Elsa and its impacts to eastern North Carolina. We do have a weather alert day in effect through late tonight as strong to severe storms will be likely. We also can't rule out a few isolated tornadoes and a double-edged threat in terms of flooding. Minor storm surge flooding and flash flooding farther inland, both expected with Elsa today. Elsa will continue to track through the heart of North Carolina this afternoon with max winds of 40 miles per hour. We will fall on the eastern side of this system, which has the best potential for severe weather, as this system has a history of producing lots of severe weather on the eastern side of it. The tropical storm warnings are due in part to the most aggressive side of the system being that eastern half of Elsa. Tropical storm warnings are in effect across much of eastern North Carolina, with flash flood watches in effect farther west. That's where there's likely going to be a heck of a lot of rain associated with Elsa. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal to slight risk for severe weather today. It's a 1 and 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. As we play out that severe weather threat for you this afternoon, we're going to keep a close eye on these feeder bands. Those are rolling from the Atlantic to farther inland, and those are notorious for producing some isolated spin-ups and tornadoes. Elsa will continue to spiral through eastern North Carolina by this evening, finally exiting by late tonight with a few lingering showers and storms just before midnight. But thereafter, Friday's forecast looks great, at least initially. By Friday afternoon and Friday evening, a cold front emerges into eastern North Carolina and pairs up with an emerging sea breeze too. And that's going to mean an additional round of showers and storms to wrap up the work week before all fades away for the start of the weekend. Max wind gusts from Elsa will average anywhere between 35 to 55 miles per hour from time to time, and rainfall totals on average anywhere between 2 to 4 inches or more. There will likely be lesser amounts farther away from the center of circulation, maybe across our coastal communities, but that's to be determined, as any one strong cell, thunderstorm, or downpour could drop 1 to 2 inches of rain just by itself. In summary, today through late tonight going to be very active with periods of heavy rain, strong gusty winds, rough surf conditions, and that severe weather potential, including isolated tornadoes. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for that cold front to move through with more showers and storms Friday. By Saturday, the coverage of showers and storms begins to wane, including Sunday too. Only a 30% chance of isolated showers and storms through the weekend as we warm back up to near 90 degrees with high humidity. By next week, a Bermuda high builds in just offshore, and we're going to feel the impacts of it, including dry weather, partly sunny skies, and seasonable levels of heat and humidity. Do your best to remain weather aware. We have you covered from start to finish when it comes to Tropical Storm Elsa today, right here in the Storm Team 9 Weather Center. Have a great day, everyone. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
All right, thank you, Alex. Continuing our team coverage, 9 Your Side reporter Emily Severich joins us from Beaufort County with a look at current conditions on the waterfront. Emily, how's it feeling out there?
Yeah, hi Kelsey. We got here earlier this morning, and as you can tell, the wind has definitely picked up. I'm kind of having to hold on to my hat out here. It's blown away a few times, almost blown away a few times. But when we first got here this morning, you know, it was pretty dreary out, not a lot of rain, not a lot of wind. And within the past half hour, it has really picked up, especially that wind. You can see it in those flags out there. You can definitely even see it in the water, just how fast that water is starting to move. It is really, really picked up. And we did have some kind of spells of sunniness. There were some in and outs of the rain. The rain came down, the rain stopped, and then we had a little spell of a little sunshine that came out actually. But now we are back to pretty strong winds, and it's actually not raining right now. It keeps going in and out like I said, but that's really all we're kind of seeing out here so far in Washington County. Definitely rainy, definitely dreary out here, but nothing super significant just yet at this
Well,
time.
Emily, have you seen anyone out there? What are people doing right now around Beaufort County?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I know you know, but you know, when you come out here to Washington, there's normally tons of people up and down the boardwalks, people taking their boats out, people enjoying lunch on some of these waterside patios, and there is none of that happening today. We've seen nobody out on the boardwalk, no boats going out. And in fact, I've even seen less boats docked out today than there normally are. There are some people out probably getting lunch in the downtown area, maybe running some errands. So there are a few cars out here, but there is not heavy traffic out here whatsoever today. People seem like they're really staying in and trying to avoid this weather that we have out here. But that's all I have for you guys now out here in Washington and Beaufort County.
All right, Emily, thank you. Emily Severage reporting in Beaufort County as we continue to track Elsa across North Carolina. And as the storm passes through our state, there are many power outages expected. If you take a look up here on this website, this is an updated state outage map. Currently, right now, we've got about 5,000 outages across the state. If you look over here, it's a pretty cool interactive map. You can hover over certain counties just to check. You know, in Greene County, we've got about 9 outages right now. Pitt County, currently no outages. So for the most part in our viewing area, not too many outages, which is good for the most part right now, but that can change very quickly as this storm passes through our state. But that will do it for our WNCT Now late afternoon news update. We'll continue to update you on Elsa as we learn more information. You can stay up to date with the latest information on WNCT.com. All right, everyone, thanks for watching.